Yeah, so there's some specific challenges with that. I will say it was really interesting because I was at the Westlake cluster meeting earlier today, and that was a common theme, specifically behavior issues and then large class sizes. And one of the challenges is that when you're in, a school dynamic where you only have X amount of classroom spaces, there's only so much you can do, and a lot of times that means class sizes go up. Now, at the same time, do we use portables and satellites? Absolutely. But we have a lot of times what's called teachers on carts, or traveling teachers, which essentially is a teacher does not have their own room in which to teach a class. So every period, when a teacher's essentially has their prep period, they go to a different teacher's classroom. So there's some challenges with that specifically that I've heard from teachers about. We'll also say one of the challenges is when you have 3,100, 3,400 kids, there are some ways in which you can flex, right? Marching band is a great example. We have phenomenal marching bands at Westlake and at Cedar Valley High School. You put a lot of kids in those classes, but at the same time, you have really like significant limitations when it comes to football, softball, soccer, basketball. You can only have so many kids on a team, which makes it really hard for kids. One of the things that we're focused on right now is making sure that kids are connected to their schools. And one of the challenges is making sure we can meet that when we have such large schools, to make sure that we don't have kids that maybe get kind of lost in the system. So that's a significant challenge moving forward. And it kind of goes back to the whole idea of why don't you just build elementary schools bigger? We want kids to have a personal connection with their teacher. We want them to know their principal. We want kids to feel safe and connected and engaged at school. And it's challenging. The larger the school gets, the harder it is to know every student's name, to make those individual connections. And our staff are doing a phenomenal job at that. We just want to make sure that, in the challenges we have in some of our West Side schools, those large schools are also contributing to large class sizes because of a lack of capital support.